Top of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this meets you well. First and foremost, the Tinubu administration think they are just going to come and prank Nigerians again by giving the likes of IBB's son appointment. If you like, give Buhari's son appointment. You are giving individuals that are already made appointment, and you think it's going to make us forget. No, Northern Nigeria is not going to forget. We have suffered, we are still suffering, and we are the only individuals that know what we are going through. So giving these appointments is nothing. Renaming a university after the former president, oh wow, that's actually a good thing, but that is not going to get you sympathy votes from Northern Nigeria. Never. Because we know what you've done to us, and the Tinubu administration have put us in. See, people, when Ogufi beg you for 5K before, they go beg you for 5K now. People that were able to feed themselves and their family are unable to feed themselves and their family right now. Why? Because of the stringent conditions that have been imposed by this government on Nigerians. We in Northern Nigeria, wallahi, we are not going to forget. This, you see this? It is nothing. It is nothing. If you like, go to the house of every elite in Northern Nigeria, pick their first sons and daughters, give them appointments. We would not forget. And that's not going to make the APC and the Tinubu administration get sympathy votes from Northern Nigeria. We are saying no to that this time around. No. So continue giving the appointments. Continue giving the appointment. Continue doing what you feel is better for you and what is going to save your administration come 2027. But we are not going to forget. We will never forget. Because we know the injury that your government has imposed on every Nigerian, not even Northerners. And to all Nigerians, I would always say this: if you like, allow religion to come and play a role again. To all Nigerians, if you like, allow tribe or anything to come and play a role again. This is the time for us to come together and make sure we do the right thing by putting the right individuals in office. I don't care who. Let the person be accountable. Let the person come in and change the current status quo of the suffering we are in this country. Enough is enough. And that is just it. So if the Tinubu administration go and give appointment to every single son of every elite in Northern Nigeria. The good thing is now there is a huge difference between the elites and we, the common citizens in Northern Nigeria. There is a huge difference, and even the elites know that there is suffering in the land. Peace and love. We go just there, they fold our hands, we go see us where this thing won't carry us go. But you see this 2027, we are in July already. Before you know it is 2026 and 2027. And that's where the real game is going to be played.
Tinubu thinks, maybe I should drop a Northeastern. Not because it's not good, but because I'm looking to boost my votes. So let me go somewhere else. Where would he go? Let's take North Central. In all likelihood, you can't go to North Central and pick another Muslim. So you've sacrificed two things. You've sacrificed the Northeast for North Central. You've sacrificed the Muslim running mate for a non-Muslim. Risk. 3, you have offended the Muslims. The people who walked every inch of the way with you, the Muslim ticket, will now say, you see, we got him into the presidency. He spends 4 years. Now he wants to ditch us and go to the Christians. Now the religious issue is very, very risky here. Yeah. So if he goes to the North Central, in all likelihood, or maybe he stays in the Northeast and picks a Christian, those are options. He can't go to the Northwest. Mm-hmm. We just did with the late Buhari, may Allah forgive him. Yeah. So going Northwest is a bit risky. They've had too much on their plate. But if he wants to, Kano is there. One of the popular things people say. But you know the result between the gap between NNPP in Kano and APC
is over 500,000.
Yes, it's over 500,000.
Yeah, but over 1 million.
For the population of Kano, that's not too much. And so what you gain if you pick somebody from Kano compared to what you lose, if a lot of people vote against your party, may be very risky.
It will be.
Outside Kano, where could he go? He could go to Kaduna and pick somebody else, and then you have both the religious card, but the Christian element is also going to. Anyway, the point is, all these computations, all these things. I've made this point before. Yeah. You're wasting time on political calculations when you should be focusing on governance. It's the governance thing that you will take to the electorate at the end. It doesn't matter what you think you've done. All these people defected into your party. The bottom line is Nigerians are going to say, what did you do the first 4 years we gave you? Don't take us for granted. We can't vote you out if the election is free and fair.
They are only forming that coalition because they want to come and embezzle Nigeria's money. That is the actual truth. Okay, let's take El-Rufai as an example. El-Rufai, everyone knows that he's an APC man. He's an APC guy. But because El-Rufai was not favored in Tinubu administration, that is the reason why El-Rufai now went and connived with Atiku and Peter Obi to form a coalition of ADC. Okay? Which is not going to work. And let's bring Peter Obi in. Peter Obi, 8 years in his, as a governor of Anambra State. What did he do for Anambra State? Nothing. Peter Obi could not build even a nursery school, a primary school, a secondary school, or even a university. You understand? If you doubt me, you come and tell people what Peter Obi have done in Anambra State for his 8 years as a governor. Nothing. You understand? Let's come to Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar has been a vice president for good 8 years. And during his reign with the governor, President Obasanjo have always accused Atiku of stealing Nigeria's money. So these are old coalition, the same people, the same old politicians looking for one way or another to still come into the system and squander and embezzle Nigeria's money. Brothers and sisters of the great Nigeria, it's good we stick to the angel we know best, which is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You understand? Tinubu have just spent 2 years in office. You understand? He have not even finished up his 4 years and see how the country is going to look like. So they are already ganging up against him, thinking they are going to do better bring better to a better Nigeria. Tell me what they have done in the past. Nothing. El-Rufai today, everybody know the history of El-Rufai. You understand? Because he believed that he was betrayed by APC by not giving him a seat in the presidential house. Understand? In Abuja. So that is the reason why they are now forming all these, their so-called coalition. Look at Peter Obi that was in a Labour Party how many years ago? 2 years ago. He's jumping from one party to the other, from APGA to APC, from APGA to PDP, from PDP to Labour Party, from Labour Party now to ADC. Are you going to trust such people? No. Nigerians, we should open our eyes. The angel we know is better than the devil. We don't know. President Tinubu, let him be there and finish his 8 years and see how Nigeria is going to look like. The Northerners, which is El-Rufai and Atiku Abubakar, they are trying to use Peter Obi. You understand? So that the power will go back to the North. You see Peter Obi as they do Mumu. Now see Peter Obi as they do Mumu. The Northerners are trying to use him against the Southerners. You understand? That is what he's trying to do. If in their brother they post now, they're not going to form all this coalition just because I Tinubu they position. That is why the Northerners are trying to use Peter Obi against the Southerners. Now see, so my brother, make una open our eye.
All right. You see this new party, ADC. This party don't mean well for Nigeria. The Northerners want use this party to collect power back from APC. They know that they cannot get the power through APC. they cannot get the power through PDP. Now they don't go form another party. So for them to get the power, you understand? They won't collect power from the South. That is why they formed this party. So if you don't know that, you will say they mean well for Nigeria. No, they don't care for you. The Northerners, they want to remain in power all the time. That is why they found this ADC. You understand? So for you to know, say the Northerners, the day after the power, they no go throw that ticket come the South. They will throw the ticket open, and at the end of the day, now the non go collect the power back. If they throw the ticket open, they will collect the ticket. I mean, you understand? So you where they support, they not say they care for you. I pity for Obi when not they use the head. You understand? Amechi, you go see what you go happen do the primary, and then you go tell no say whether the Northerner they really mean well for Nigeria. Because if they mean well for Nigeria, they go throw that ticket called the South. Because it's our turn to rule for 8 years before power will go back to the North. But the North, they don't agree. That is why they form this new party. So before you support them, you need to calculate well. But you need to calculate well, because if you don't calculate well, you go lose the end of the day. And I believe say the North will lose. See, they don't mean well for Nigeria. They want to remain power forever. And it cannot happen. Nigeria don't wise. You understand? And thought by thought, this is our turn to complete our 8 years. No matter the gang up from the North, we will see defeat them. You understand? Did they look how they want to use Obi to be vice? And anything make Obi be vice, no say they don't feel finish. Need to make Obi agree to be vice, no say Obi sense not they head again. You understand? So you should, before you support them, calculate very well. They don't mean well for Nigeria. They just need power by all means.
I have no objection, and I welcome the power to still remain in the South. That is why, if you recall, I aspired in 2019 for presidency. In 2023, I served under Excellency Peter Obi as vice. Before then, I tried to contest governorship in Kaduna, and I quit. I very much respect, as a reciprocation of what I saw in Port Harcourt 2018, there wasn't a single candidate north of Rivers Niger and Benue. And in 2023, the whole world is witness to the fact that I didn't contest. It's a show of reciprocation, show of respect. Because genuinely, I have seen the Peter Obis, the Wikis, they had the resources, experience, and people to contest, but they restricted themselves against doing it. And that is part of why probably our good friend and boss, Wike, is doing what he claims not to be doing in the PDP.
I do not think that any person can just come and become president without consultation with the people of the Niger Delta region. So the Niger Delta region has assessed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and found him fit to continue in office beyond 2027. That is the truth. No be so? No be so? So let other people who are conspiring, they did it before and move our son. Good Lord, that this time around, we are staying in this region, that the entire South region, the entire Niger Delta, will speak as one voice. We speak as one voice. And we are telling the president, on your mandate we stand. On your mandate we stand. No conspiracy formed against this government that has recognized Niger Delta shall prosper. Can we shout amen? Yeah. 46 years ago was the time that they gave the Niger Delta the opportunity to produce a Senate president in the person of Dr. Joseph Wires. This is the government that has recognized Niger Delta. But you are recognized when it comes to taking your resources and abandoning your environment. Today the president has set up a university of Environment, a University of Sciences in Ogoniland, to take care of the environment. There were many reasons. Part of it was leadership also. In the Niger Delta region, we have what we call periwinkle politics. Periwinkle politics is politics of the same head. Everybody bears the same head. Nobody wants to win for himself. Everybody feels that he should be here and not the other person. So there was always this conspiratorial situation. Each management in the NDDC, from the management itself, they will conspire against themselves. And of course, those that you met on ground, the staff, will assist you to quarrel. And shortly after, they will send you away. Maybe one of them will become acting managing director. And I realized when I was Minister of Niger Delta that was a main issue. Let me even tell you a story. The NDDC for almost 20-something years stayed in a rental apartment on a bad road, paying 300 million a year. And that apartment or that upstairs was not connected to the national grid. It would have taken less than 70 million to do so. But it was easier for them to give out contracts for diesel to all and sundry, 300 million, 500 million a month, without connecting that place to the national grid.
Hi, welcome back. I know many of you must have watched and listened to within Northerners they talk about Tinubu. Though we don't see we see that they come outside when they talk about Tinubu because see Tinubu no they benefit them. That is why they come outside can't talk. Had it been Tinubu seems to favor them now. All these things we they are Erufai and article they do. Therefore no they do. But as you know they favor or dance to their tune. That is why they turn enemy against them. Though no be say me will be see at the talk I like Tinubu. I know like the way we northern people they do at times in the verse me. Anytime we be say they don't see power, happy anybody will be seeing deep for power no they benefit them, they will make sure see they create one alliance we be see they will make that person come out, which is very very bad because this country will be see with this so them they feel like say now only them get this country and not be only them get here this country but them no say Jagaban to na game play when you be they think say Jagaban they easy like Jonathan will be say they remove that time they easy like Jonathan. So all this one will be say that they make mouth online. See that 2027 now we see I guess to talk. And you will be see the else now if you get anything will be see on talk concerning this. You drop your own thought for inside comment section. And also if that's still be your first time, make it like, share, subscribe. Thank you.